On BBC Radio Sheffield now. Britain's Got Talent, the final taking place this weekend. You remember the South Yorkshire double act, 2 Grand, who got through to the 2009 final. I wanted to find out what they're up to a year on. Earlier this week I spoke to John Neal and Sally Lax, the grandfather and granddaughter who make up the singing act, and I began by asking them how they found the whole touring experience.
Well, we got into the final 10, and we went on the 4.5 weeks tour and went all over the country. We did 29 arenas, and each arena was between 5,000 and 6,000 people. And a beautiful feeling.
It's an amazing buzz. I've been on stage in front of that many people, and the adrenaline that just runs through you is incredible. Sally, what's it been like for you?
Well, I've not had many weekends at home because we were always out gigging, but I enjoy doing it, so I'm not going to complain.
How did it come about, you going on Britain's Got Talent in the first place? Had you been performing together for a while, or...?
Well, Sally and the Mum's
here, we're going to come to Mum in a minute.
They entered us in, and I didn't know a thing about it.
Right, but had you been performing beforehand?
Oh, yeah.
You've been singing together beforehand?
I'm in the male voice choir, Anston male voice choir.
Right.
And Sally used to sing on some of our concerts, you know, with me, and that's how it all started. And she's been singing, about 4 years on concerts, on and off, you know.
And what's it been like with juggling schoolwork, Sally, in school life? Has that been difficult?
Well, I've been doing my GCSEs early this year, but the gigs, because we're only doing them at weekends, I have had after school to either go back to school and do after school tuition or...
And what kind of gigs have you been doing? Is it the holiday camps? Is it nightclubs, personal appearances, that kind of thing?
We've done a few holiday camps.
And what kind of response do you get from the audiences a year down the line?
Honestly, they stood up all the time, you know, screaming.
Wanting autographs. I'm going to bring Sue in because Sue's in with us as well. You're the one in the middle, aren't you, Sue? You're the middle generation. It must have been an interesting experience for you, all this, as well.
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's really tiring, though, because I work full-time, and then every weekend we're off with 2 Grand. That's my husband and myself.
So you all do it together as a family, then? You manage to stick together as a family?
We manage 2 Grand.
They see to all audio system and everything.
So, I mean, it's tiring because we don't really get any weekends to ourselves anymore. It's hard work juggling work and that, but it's enjoyable.
Are you having to turn work down? Is it still coming in that thick and fast?
Sometimes we have to, if you know, because we're already booked out on a certain date. But on the whole, it's pretty good. I mean, we're up and down the country, everywhere. So
take us back 12 months ago to that moment. Well, it'll have been just over 12 months when you first went out onto that stage.
Well, it's exactly 12 months, isn't it?
When you first went out on stage?
Last November.
Yeah, let's go back. Is that when it was? When you first went out on stage, there was Simon Cowell, Piers Morgan, Amanda Holden, all sat there. Talk us through that experience.
Well, we started a year last November. And that was the first audition, and you're just in a room with one judge.
A producer,
Producer. And, we got through that one, and then we got through the next one, and then the next one after that was in front of Simon Cowell, Piers Morgan, Kelly Brook.
Kelly Brook was there, of course,
Amanda Holden.
Yeah, forgot about that.
And, that were 3,000 people in the... Salford Quays Theatre.
Were you nervous before going on?
No.
Were you, Sally? Were you nervous?
No, I don't really get nervous.
She's got no nerves whatsoever. She's brilliant for her age, you know.
And remind us what comments the judges said. What did they say to your performance?
Amanda and Piers seemed to like it from the beginning, but then obviously Simon buzzed.
Simon buzzes everybody, he knows nothing.
Yeah, but he buzzed, but this wasn't on the television. Afterwards, he said, "This is how we're going to vote yes in any case." you know.
I think he warmed to you, didn't he? Particularly when you went through to the next stage.
He says, "Oh, it's too sweet."
So you got through to the live finals. What was that like? I mean, live TV. Was that the first time either of you had done live television?
Oh, yeah.
And what was that like as an experience?
Oh, absolutely brilliant. absolutely brilliant, honestly. On these gigs, all these arenas, when at the interval we had to go outside signing autographs and all fenced off, you know.
Yeah.
And I signed more body parts. I did. I signed more body parts. They were screaming for Grandad.
Can you imagine? And is this giving you a new lease of life? You were retired, weren't you, when you went into this?
Oh, I'm well retired. In fact, I'm going into my 78th year.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's amazing.
I feel 20 years younger. I do, honestly. I could go in marathon.
Don't say that. People listen to this and organise that. They'll have you signed up before you know it. So what's next for you, Sally? I mean, obviously you're into your teenage years just about, and school is still a big part of your life. Do you see performing as something that you want to do after school?
Yeah, I've just moved schools from Rosington All Saints to Macaulay because my school doesn't do GCSE music.
Right.
So.
And obviously you want to keep it as part of your life.
Because I need it for college.
Yeah.
So.
And stage performing, is that what you want to do? Would you go back, say, for something like the X Factor or something like that at a later time?
Yeah, when she's 16.
Yeah, probably.
You would?
Yeah.
And of course, this is, Sue, I'm sure you can comment on this as well, this has got you guys really well known in your local area.
It has, yes. Yeah, really well known. But something that a lot of people don't know about Two Grand is they don't just sing Disney.
Right.
And when they do a show, they do up to a 2-hour show.
Wow, so you get your money's worth.
They sing pop, jazz, musical theatre, swing.
You guys, it's a great story, and you're living proof as well that you don't have to win these shows to be successful off the back of them. You know, as long as you've got a platform there to show your talent, which you've got, you know, the world's your oyster, isn't it?
And I am a Sheffielder.
You're Sheffield originally?
I was born in Attercliff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you migrated to Doncaster.
You've got to be tough to live down there.
Absolutely. What is your background, John? What was your working industry?
Well, I did 30 years long distance driving.
Right.
And then I did 8.5 years at Rossington Pit,
down Pit,
just to get me through.
Well,
and you know, I did a lot of boxing. I was a PT instructor in Army.
Wow.
And me and my brother fought at Albert Hall twice.
Wow. Listen, you've got a website as well, which you can tell us about. Do you want to tell us the name of the website, Sally?
It's twograndofficial.co.uk.
And you're also on Facebook as well, so if people want to follow you and what you're up to there. Listen, guys, good luck. More performing in the pipeline?
Oh, lots.
Lots and lots.
And can we find out all the dates on the website?
On the website.
And on Facebook as well. That's 2 Grand Official. That's the number 2, obviously. 2grandofficial.co.uk, and search for 2 Grand on Facebook. John, Sally and Sue, thanks a lot for coming in, and good luck for what you do.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Travel update. BBC Radio Sheffield.